let's talk a little bit about food. Pickle roll-ups. Do you guys have those? Or Minnesota sushi?
What now?
Cream cheese, ham, and pickles.
Oh, yeah. You have those at yours?
Oh, I'm bringing them next week.
To me at all.
Yeah, I'll bring them in.
Next week. I love it. It's like, it's Christmas in October.
I don't need to wait for a holiday to eat it.
No. I mean, it's a pickle. Swipe some cream cheese around it or put that on the ham first and then roll it up. But then you just slice it up. And
yeah, it'll change your life, Luke.
I think I need to have this.
Yes. Yeah.
Then he's like off air. He's like, I don't like pickles.
I don't like
This is terrible.
Pickles are
I can't
terrible.
believe they would recommend that.
Right.
This is the Buffalo Community Podcast, all about the greatest small town in the USA, the people in it, and how it all works together. Here are your hosts, Tyler Reiss and Mark Benzer.
Jump right into it. Okay. Hey, everybody. It is another episode of Buffalo Community Podcast, and this is one of our one-offs. Every time we record, we actually record. Oh, man, this amateur hour here at the Buffalo Community Podcast Studios.
We have to start over from the beginning?
Entire beginning.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
I don't even remember what
Let's
we
call
talked
all
about.
those people in. Yeah. Remember all those nice things you said for the last couple of hours?
No.
Could you remember them? It wouldn't be our first episode that we had to re-record.
No. It would only be our second, though.
That's true. And this is the third time talking about it.
All right.
Sorry about that. I guess I didn't even ask if you were ready.
That's cool, man. I mean, I appreciate the confidence in me.
But when you say it like that, it doesn't sound like it.
All right, we're good.
Are we good this time? All right. Oh, perfect. We're on there. Hey, everybody. It is Tyler Reiss with the Buffalo Community Podcast. Coming at you. It's Tyler, Mark, and Luke. Every time we set a record date and we try and sneak in just an episode with us three, we come up with a topic because sometimes life, let's just say, gets in the way where, somebody might have a baby. Luke, congrats. That's a new one. To the crew here. But we decided as we're entering into fall, let's talk about our holiday seasons coming up, kind of what our family traditions are, what we like, maybe what we don't like, kind of, and how things have changed as our families have gotten bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think in the Benzer household, our traditions are pretty traditional.
That's why they're called traditions.
Yeah. Family gatherings, turkey, ham, prime rib. So, traditional holiday. Huh?
That's all in one day?
No, I'm just kind of throwing
It's a heck of a
options
meal.
out.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, you're hungry. And
Jenny, we're gonna become Benzers.
yeah, if there's room for a vegetable in there too, great. But, if not, yeah. No. Lots of people in a small house.
Yeah.
Until you can't do it anymore, and then you go home.
Yeah. How about, Luke, what's your favorite one coming up?
Favorite holiday?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big Christmas guy. I like Christmas a lot.
Yeah.
We all do. I think that's something we all have in
It's
common.
probably a commonality with most people.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not very special.
No. I love Christmas, though. I think, obviously there's the meaning behind it, the birth of Christ. That's huge for me, but love the kind of traditions that we come up with, the whole Santa Claus things. It's always fun. But yeah, we're actually kind of making our own traditions now since we have our firstborn child, and so yeah, we're kind of doing our own thing. So it'll be fun this year figuring out what our traditions are.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that, there's extended family stuff. My family always does it like months ahead of time to try and avoid being anywhere near anyone
That's
else's
like now.
plans. Yeah. Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to the
It's
Edlunds.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not close to here, so your Christmas traveling, Christmas traveling, is significant.
It can be. We're kind of all over the place. My parents are way up 4 hours up north. I got family out in South Dakota, and then this year we're having it in northern Minneapolis, where some other of my family is. So
Northern Minneapolis.
I've never heard it called Northern Minneapolis. I believe it's
That was very Christian of you.
Northern
northern parts of
Oh, why do I tease Luke all the time? Every
Yeah.
time
I don't think you like me very much.
Northern Minneapolis.
We're going to send out our Christmas gifts a little bit early. They're bulletproof vests. Sorry, that's a little bit sketchy on a joke there. So actually, I don't even know if
Too soon?
It's where it was. Too soon. That's all right. We don't really reach northern Minneapolis listeners here.
What, your 250,000 viewers don't go that far
Right.
east?
Yeah. No, not at all. Everything's mostly west and northern. I tell you, the whole holiday season for me is it actually kind of starts in that first week of November. Probably got most of the yard cleanup done. I just love the fall prep. Those cold days where it's almost unbearable on the lawnmower, mulch and leaves.
Sure.
You got a campfire going, just like, oh, this is great. It's kind of gray and dark, and it's like, oh, it gets me amped up for deer hunting, which I'm not a huge deer hunter, but I really like hanging out with those people. And which then comes back into, you got like 2 weeks until Thanksgiving, which is like a whole week for us. It's a lot of anticipation. Yeah. And then, of course, with that first snowfall, love it. I call it eggnog season. But like the month between Thanksgiving and Christmas is just fantastic. And then the year between Christmas and March 15th, it just seems to take on forever.
Yeah.
But
yeah, winter can drag on after February.
Yeah. One thing that's kind of changed when we got married, it's that balancing act of where are we going? What are we doing? And, you can't make everybody happy. And I don't think anybody's not happy, but it is that balance of your own traditions like you're making now, Luke, and then the traditions of growing up. When we came from fairly large families, I did. My wife's a little bit smaller family, but it's kind of, you got to make time for everything, and there's just not enough hours in the day. And maybe my favorite part now is that we are hosting Christmas Eve at our house now, and that just, you go to Mass, you come back, and it's kind of a potluck, and it's just like that hominess. We have a fireplace, opening some gifts, but
you sing Christmas carols.
Oh, it's amazing
around the fire.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. It's last Christmas Eve. It was. We usually see about 3 deer in the evening out in our yard. A lot of times, there's 14 of them that came out Christmas Eve, to come right up into the sunroom area, and I was like, oh, the kids totally believe they're reindeer. Kids will believe anything.
Yeah.
But just that feeling I get when families around, and just that chaos. Call it chaos. I like it, and that's kind of been a cool tradition.
I think one of my favorite parts of the Christmas season is just the nostalgia. I don't know what it is, but every time you just feel like, oh man, it's Christmas season again, or it's Thanksgiving dinner, whatever it is. It's like all the different ones you've had in the past are kind of just accumulating. Like, oh man, this has good
Hey, remember
feeling.
that time?
Yeah,
when
exactly.
so and so did such and such.
Ruined the whole holiday. Yeah. No.
That's why
Yeah,
we
I
don't
think
invite you back
there is,
anymore.
because so often we do, when big family gatherings, and it is a time to remember, people who are there, but also people who aren't there maybe for the first time, or maybe haven't been around for 20 years, but those Christmas memories of that person can kind of get triggered and talk about it and kind of relive and remember the loved ones that shared those holidays with you. So that's kind of, isn't that kind of what it's all about?
Well, the secondary part,
Right.
Besides
Right.
birth of Jesus,
Right.
Yeah. But let's talk a little bit about food. Pickle roll-ups. Do you guys have those? Or Minnesota sushi?
What now?
Cream cheese, ham, and pickles.
Oh yeah. Do you have those at yours?
Oh, I'm
Doesn't
bringing
sound
them next
familiar
week.
to me at all.
I'll bring them in.
Next week, I love it. It's like, it's Christmas in October.
I don't need to wait for a holiday to eat it.
No. It's a pickle. Swipe some cream cheese around it, or put that on the ham first and then roll it up. but then you just slice it up. And
Yeah, it'll change your life, Luke.
I think I need to have this.
Yes. Yeah.
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 Then he's like off air. He's like, I don't like pickles.
This is terrible.
Pickles
I
are
can't believe
terrible.
they would recommend that.
Right.
I mean, that sounds like something that's like, seems like it's a default Christmas thing for our family. Somebody always brings them.
Yeah. I don't associate it with Christmas,
Okay.
but that's okay. You can, and I don't have to. But that's
All right. Thank you for
Yeah.
tuning in. You know, I guess this is the end. It's been fun. You know. Do you guys, growing up, I mean, have you guys ever like taken a trip somewhere warm around Christmas time, winter? I mean, is it? I'm thinking Home Alone style when they all go to Florida and they send the one kid to New York.
I don't have any uncles that would pay for an entire extended family
We didn't take trips.
to
yeah.
board a
Yeah.
plane.
No, neither
Yeah.
did we. I just it's abnormal to me when people say, "Oh, we're spending Christmas in Arizona."
Yeah,
But you're from Minnesota.
Right.
What the heck?
Yeah, we had friends that would go out to Hawaii every year
For Christmas?
Yeah, have a
That just doesn't even seem.
the Hawaiian Christmas. It's interesting.
Kalikimaki is the place to stay. Oh, what's your least favorite Christmas carol?
Oh goodness,
Oh, good. I heard that.
I don't know. I love Christmas music. I'm the guy that listens to Christmas music too early, so
Yeah,
you can't ask
me
me that.
too. Right. There are some that Mariah Carey's song is wearing on me. That one, All I Want for Christmas Is You. That one is.
Okay, we
Time for that
respectfully
one.
disagree on that. Respectfully, my bleep. The ones that usually kind of come up is like that. All I want is a hippopotamus. Is that hippopotamus for Christmas? That one kind of gets on me only because I heard Dominic the Italian Christmas Donkey after that. Nobody's ever heard of that? Oh my goodness. I'll edit this one. Like I'll add it, splice it in right here, YouTube clip, Dominic the Donkey, the Italian Christmas Donkey. And I thought, that's a stupid Christmas song, but I love hearing it every time I do. But anyway.
I don't know if there's a Christmas song I don't like. I think they're all pretty good. There's not one that like makes my ears bleed every time I hear it or anything that's sticks out like that. Every time it's like, oh, you only hear it for 3 months out of the year, maybe. So I don't know, but
like
you hear
it's
it a
3
lot during
months.
that time.
Right.
What's more humbling than Cool 108 on December 26th? Actually, it's just like December 25th at 7 p.m. They're like, all right, now we're going to go back to our oldies. You know, they stopped.
No.
November 1st, they start playing Christmas music and Christmas night. Like, all right, we're done. You know, let's get back to some regular
had our
70s,
fun.
80s, and
Yeah.
80s. Yeah.
Time for that to be done.
That's their favorite day of the year, probably.
Yeah. That's
Stop
awesome.
playing it.
They played one playlist just on repeat, and it's like, how about Christmas movies? Favorites, not favorites? I like we start out with holidays, but we're just gonna scoot right into Christmas.
Probably Die Hard.
I like that. Remember when he was walking across all that glass? That was awesome.
Yeah. I hate to be like the same answer everybody else will have, but I mean, Elf is.
Oh.
So it's so
You come
good.
I think-
across Elf, you can't change the channel.
Yeah.
You're watching it to
Although with Elf,
yeah.
I think you get a reality of people love it or they hate it.
Oh, I haven't come across any haters
You
of
know
Elf.
Really?
people that hate Elf?
Yeah, I know. I don't want to associate with them, but
They're not like
I'm
my
a-
friends.
I'm
or anything.
aware of
They
them.
used
Yeah, it's like no, I like Elf. It's a Wonderful Life. That one,
It's a classic.
I love watching that one. It makes me cry every time, which is weird, but that one I have to watch it at some point. And that one is a Christmas. It's a Wonderful Life. But White Christmas is a good one too. But I grew up watching It's a Wonderful Life. Wife's family grew up watching White Christmas, so I think that's great. What's your favorite scene in Elf? Yours too.
It's hard, you know.
You're my dad, and I love you.
I'm singing.
Daddy.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal. Which then you discovered narwhals are real.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like a cotton-headed ninny muggin right now, but I just can't.
You bring us down a whole octave, Mark. In a good way. Oh, my goodness. So we don't even know when this is going to air. My guess is sometime in mid-November. But
hopefully sometime
No later
around
than Christmas.
Yeah.
it's like a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
That's what we meant by holiday season
Right.
coming up.
I love cabbage and
Beer.
green beer.
But I think from the Buffalo Community Podcast, we hope your families all have a great holiday season, anything and everything. We wish you health and wellness. For the Buffalo Community Podcast, I'm Tyler Reiss.
I'm Mark Benzer.
I totally cut him off. Luke Edlund, music really loud.